What's up, guys? Welcome to my channel. In today's video we got a 2004 Toyota Camry. The flex pipe is busted. It sounds like a motorcycle. Brrr, that's what it sounds like. So we're gonna replace this, okay? This is not a cheap piece. This is a ULEV vehicle, and if you need to know the part number, right there. All right, that's the part number. 55435, made by Walker, okay? So we're gonna replace this piece, and we got two gaskets right there. That's the part number 31585, and the same thing, two gaskets. That's what we got. All right, so these are like $5 each, and that piece is almost like 380 bucks if you have a account with your local parts department, if you have a commercial account. But anyways, you can find this stuff online, and we're gonna go underneath the car and we're gonna take a look. Okay, so let's go. All right, so here we are. We got the Camry. We got the brakes open over here. So check out my video, Ultimate Guide. Okay, I give all kinds of details on this. I do lubricate, clean, put the hardware kit, how to put the brake pads in, compressing the piston, complete job, nothing left behind. I am waiting for these new sliding pins, and anyways, right down here on this sensor you do on this catalytic converter, you do have a sensor that you need to knock out right there. Then you have a bolt right there you need to heat up. Same thing on this side. This flex pipe is busted from inside. We got this little guy in there that comes with it, and in the back you have bolts. This doesn't look so good, but we can manage to leave it alone for now. So we might be taking these bolts up by splicing this. I'll make the best decision. All right, and the hanger, you can just slide it right off. All right, boys and girls, underneath the car I do got a little bit of setup here. Got my tools here, got a ratchet here with socket right there for oxygen sensor. We're gonna remove that. If you don't have a special tool like that, you could use a number 22 adjustable wrench, but make sure you remove that sensor before you heat up the bolts. We are gonna be fixing this oil leak here. We're gonna use Honda Bond on a Toyota. All right. The bolts might be a little bit different. This is a 16 here. I believe this was previously done. Usually that's not the size, okay? That's a nut and bolt. If you have something that doesn't come off, you might have to splice it. You could just cut a splice here and splice right there. That should work pretty good, okay? And the bolt can come out if you are not able to remove it. All right, and then we're gonna heat up that one. That one looks like someone worked there, because I see something funny back there. But anyways, that looked like a 15. We're gonna remove that. Same thing over here. It looks funny. I don't know what size that is, 15 or 16. But whatever it is, heat it up. I do got my like a mini torch right there. I'm gonna heat that little guy up really good. All right, let's start by removing the sensor. Hopefully it comes out easily. Let's see how it goes. Ah, piece of cake. I do need to come out of there because my socket is gonna sit against the frame there. All right, don't worry about it. This wire can twist a little bit, but that's okay. I might have to do a little bit more. Okay, there you go. It looks like it's loose already. Oh, not by hand. Not by hand. Maybe I can just use the tool alone. Okay, perfect. Let the cable wind up, okay? Don't worry about it. Just don't go crazy either. If you want to disconnect the sensor, it's all up to you. Make sure you don't burn yourself either if your car is hot. All right, there you go. The sensor's out. I'm gonna let it sit right here. Perfect. Next step is I'm gonna heat things up. Oh yeah, it's time to heat this bad boy up. Just be careful with anything. You don't want to burn anything, okay? So I'm gonna heat this and the other side, and then we should be able to take both of the bolts out. Still heating. All right, next what we're gonna do is, it's nice and hot, so be careful, okay? Okay, it doesn't feel right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna heat it up some more. Alright, I'm still heating the crap out of it, right? I'm gonna do this side and the other side, you just follow along. You might not be able to see the other side, because I do need to heat up the process a little bit. Alright, it should be nice and hot. Alright, there you go. We got the nut out. And I'm gonna do the same thing for the other side. But I'm not gonna show you this one, just do the same thing. Alright, so I got both sides out, as you can see right there. And what we're gonna need to do is, I want you to be careful in the back, okay? Because you do have lines going across here. So if you want to follow along, really be careful, okay, with this side here. So I am gonna try to heat these. But these I'm not worried about, because if they break off, they break off. I want them to break off. But yours, if they're studs, then you might want to take it easy, alright? Because this doesn't look original. This stuff doesn't look original what we have in here. Someone played wrong here. Someone did some work here. I just want to make it a little nice, so when I'm taking it off, it does come off without hassle. Okay, let me give it a shot there. And like I said, if it breaks, it breaks. I have no issues with that. Okay, make sure the pipe is not hot when you're touching it like me right here. Okay, it's all rusted. So let me get another size of socket. Alright guys, bad news. I know I recorded the whole video, but I misplaced it. But I decided to lift this car back up so I can get a glimpse of what I did. So, up in the front, you're gonna see the black tarp that I used on top of the gasket, on both sides of the gasket, okay? You see it right there, the black stuff? So there's a gasket in there with the black tar that they put on the road. So we put the sensor back in. I lost the video because I don't know what happened. I'm probably misplaced it in another folder, but that's all right. Anyways, to get this in, what I did was I put this in just a little bit, like that much of it, and then that one in, I just had to twist it a little bit, and then it went in. I never took off these bolts. I wanted to take them off, then I was afraid it might break. But in the back, both of the bolts broke. I did put that, see the black stuff there too, on both sides of the gasket. So it's an O-ring over there. The O-ring will look like a gasket. And then make sure you tighten this up. This will be loose when you buy it. And I put in a new bolts with the thrust washers. There you have it. Alright guys, I'm sorry, but thank you for watching. Hopefully I find it, I'll do an update of it. But this is the sealer I use, the black stuff, that I was calling tart. There's the part number on it. And I'm gonna read you the name on it. I can't even pronounce it. It's A-C-O-U-S-T-I seal. That's what it's called. Okay, that's what I use there. But I'm so disappointed I lost this video. Thank you and subscribe and bye-bye.